Previous video we discussed about integration, and then we also discussed about formulas of integration, right? Now in this one, let's solve few problems based on the concept what you have learned in the previous video. Look at the first one. Find the antiderivative of sine 2x, correct? See, when you have sine 2x, so what we'll call this? Few tweaking you guys have to do. Before you actually solve, you need to do a little bit of tweaking, because sine 2x directly you cannot solve it. All right. So what we'll do, we'll call I is equal to integral of sine 2x dx. Yeah. Now let's substitute. Let's tweak the problem a little bit. That is, we'll take 2x is equal to t. Now differentiate on both the sides. All right. 2 times dx by dt is equal to 1, isn't it? Now, we don't have dx by dt in the question. If you look at it, we have just dx. We don't have dx by dt. So what we can do here is we can take 2 times dx is equal to dt. That means we are changing the variable of the particular function. That's what we are trying to do. So instead of 2x dx, or so basically what you have 2x, you substitute it as t, correct? This becomes t. Now 2 dx is equal to dt, right? So dx will be equal to what? Half dt, correct? So you have half dt. So substitute dx as half dt. So what do you get now? You're going to get integral of sine t into dt divided by 2, correct? Now 1 by 2 is a constant. You can take it outside. So you'll get half integral of, so this is I, right? Sine t dt. Now integration of sine t is what? Minus cos t, correct? So this is going to become I is equal to half of minus cos t plus c. Do not forget the plus c. Now we got the answer in terms of t, but we don't want in terms of t. What do we want? We want in terms of x, correct? Substitute t. What did we take t as? T we took it as 2x. So substitute that back here. So final answer will become I is equal to minus 1 by 2 into cos of 2x plus c. See, this is going to be the final answer. Fair enough? Now, see, differentiate this, minus half cos of 2x. Don't you think you'll get it as sine 2x? So, this is the antiderivative. Likewise, we'll do for cos 3x now. Okay, the next question. All right. So, we'll say I is equal to integral of cos 3x dx. See, this we have 3x, right? That's why. Now, what do you do? So, again, you take the substitution method, right? This is the second method in which you're going to learn that, but it's more like a simple way of applying. So, let's take 3x as t. So, you get 3 dx by dt is equal to 1. So, now you have 3 dx is equal to dt, or dx is equal to 1 by 3 into dt. So, now what do you do? Instead of 3x, you substitute t, and in place of dx, you substitute 1 by 3 dt, right? So, you get I is equal to integral of cos t into dt by 3. Take the 1 by 3 outside. So, I is equal to 1 by 3 integral of cos t dt. Now, what is the integral of cos x? It is sin x plus c. So, cos t will become sin t plus c. So I is equal to 1 by 3 sine t plus c. But what is t? T is equal to 3x. So you can say I is equal to 1 by 3 sine 3x plus c. So this is the answer for the second question. Fair enough. Let's do the next one for the third one. See, third one, I is equal to integral of ax plus b whole square dx. Again, take ax plus b is equal to t. Okay. Or what we can do now is we'll do in the normal another method. We'll expand this one and we'll try to do it. In the sense, I is equal to integral of a square x square plus b square plus 2xa into b. Right? This is nothing but a plus b whole square. Very, very simple. So I is equal to, do all of you remember the rule of integration? When you have a plus or minus in between, what do? You split the integral, correct? That's what you need to do. So here also, integral of a square x square dx, the first part, plus integral of b square dx plus integral of 2x ab dx, right? A square is a constant, so a square keep it outside, right? So when you're keeping it outside, a square integral of x cube, b square is positive and also it is a constant. So b square dx. 2ab is a constant, right? But x is a variable. So keep the x inside and take the 2ab outside. So you will get plus 2ab integral of x dx. Here it's not x square, it is supposed, sorry, x cube, it is supposed to be x square. After integrating, we get x cube, all right? Now, what do? You integrate. So you'll get this as a square into x cube divided by 3. I'm sure all of you remember. X power n is what? X power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Plus b square into x plus 2ab into x square divided by 2. Now, 2 and 2 cancels out. Correct? Once 2 and 2 cancels out, I'll do one thing. I'll write the answer here itself. So you'll get the answer as a square by 3 into x cube plus ab into x square plus b square x plus c. This is the answer for the third question. Fine. Let's do the fourth one now. All right. Now what you have, I is equal to integral of sine 2x minus 4 e power 3x dx, correct? First thing what you do, split the integral. That means this can be written as I is equal to integral of sine 2x integral of 4 e to the power of 3x. So for sine 2x you are going to have dx. For this also you are going to have a dx, correct? That means you are integrating with respect to x. Guys, sine 2x we have already done it, right? So sine 2x here we have it. So if you remember the answer, this is going to be minus half cos 2x plus c. Anyway, the plus c is not really required for us, right? So what do you have now? I is equal to, for the first one directly I'm going to write the answer because you already know how do we get it. So no point doing it again. Minus half cos 2x. So do not write the plus c because we have another term here. So minus 4 is a constant. So keep it outside the integral sign. Right? integral of e to the power of 3x dx, right? The power of 3x is there. So what we'll do, we'll take 3x is equal to t, small change substitution. Now you'll get 3 times dx by dt is equal to 1. Take the dt, you'll get 3 dx is equal to dt, or dx is equal to dt divided by 3. Substitute this back in the question, that is the fourth one, but not exactly in the complete, the first part of the fourth one. Rather than that, the one what we have here. That means substitute that here and here. Yeah. So what you're going to get now, I is equal to minus half cos 2x for integral of e to the power of what did we substitute 3x as? T. So e power t, what did we substitute dx as? Dt divided by 3. Dt divided by 3. Now 1 by 3 is a constant, you can take the 1 by 3 outside. So you are going to get the answer as I is equal to, now minus 4 by 3 integral of e power t dt. What is e to the power of t integration? It's e power t itself, correct? So you'll end up with I, the final answer, I is equal to minus half cos 2x minus 4 by 3. Then you have e to the power of 3, that's 3x. E to the power of 3x plus c. Fair enough? So this is the answer for the fourth one. Now let's do the next set of problems, a different type of problem. Alright? See, here you need to simplify a little bit before you actually directly apply the integral. So first one, integral of x square into 1 minus 1 by x square. Integral of x square minus 1 dx, correct? Once you multiply, so integral of x square dx minus integral of dx, that's 1. Now it's very easy to calculate. What is integration of x square? X cube divided by 3 minus integration of dx is x plus c. This is the answer for the first one. Very simple, isn't it? Let's do the second one. It's a minus b whole square, right? Let's just expand a minus b whole square. Very, very simple. So you have integral of root x minus 1 by root x whole square. Integral of x plus 1 by x minus 2. A square plus b square minus 2ab. The 2ab, the terms will get cancelled, right? Dx. Integration of x dx plus integration of 1 by x dx minus integration of 2 or 2 times integration of dx. So for the first one, x dx you have. So for the x dx, you'll get I is equal to x square by 2 plus log of x plus log of x minus 2x plus c. This is going to be the final answer. That's all. Fine. Let's do the third question now. The third one, before you start dividing this one, numerator you can simplify. Okay, let's start with that one. Integration of x cube minus x square plus x minus 1 by x minus 1. Now in this, what you do, take x square common here. Yeah. So x square into x minus 1 plus 1 into x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Now you can group it. You'll get, if you group it, you'll get x minus 1 into x square plus 1. by x minus 1. There is integral sign, there is integral sign. X minus 1 cancels out. So the final answer what you have is just integral of x square plus 1 dx. Correct? Now what do? Split the integral. Once you split the integral, you are going to get integral of x square dx plus integral of 1 into dx. This just dx. This is going to become x cube divided by 3 plus x plus c. Plus c is the final part. So this is what you're going to get. The answer for the third one. Yeah. Let's do the fourth one. See the fourth one. What you have is integration of, guys, multiply the root x. See, root x is what? X power half, correct? That means you have 3x square into x power half, right? Plus 2x into x power half plus 3x power half dx. Multiply. See, whenever you are multiplying, you add the powers, correct? So this is going to become 3x to the power of 2 and half. 2 and half is what? 5 by 2. Makes sense? Plus 2x to the power of 1 and half, 3 by 2. 3x to the power of half dx. Now you'll get integration of, see, 3 you can take it outside. X power 5 by 2 dx plus 2 x to the power of 3 by 2 dx plus 3 x to the power of half dx. Right? Now take all of them as in start integrating. Now what do you get? 3 into x to the power of 5 by 2 plus 1. That's 7 by 2 divided by 7 by 2. Correct? So that's 7 into 2 because denominator of denominator goes to numerator. That's why this much. Plus 2 x to the power of 5 by 2 divided by 5 into 2 plus 3 into x to the power of 3 by 2, 3 into 2 plus c, correct? So the final answer is going to be, let me write it here, 6 by 7 x to the power of 7 by 2, 4 by 5 x to the power of 5 by 2, then plus 3 and 3 you can cancel, 2x to the power of 3 by 2 plus c. So this is the final answer. Yeah, let's do the fifth one. The fifth one, integration of 2x minus 3 cos x plus e power x dx. Split the integral. 2 times integration of x dx, 3 times integration of cos x dx plus integration of e power x dx. Right? Now it's very simple. 2 times x square by 2 minus 3 sin x plus e to the power of x. 2 and 2 cancels out. So the final answer becomes x square minus 3 sin x plus e power x plus c. This is going to be the answer for the fifth one. Make sense? Let's do the next one. See here, multiply integration of secant square x plus secant x into tan x dx. So integral of secant square x dx, this is the first part, plus integration of secant x tan x dx, correct? Now integration of secant square is going to be tan x. So this is going to be tan x plus secant into tan is what? Secant x plus c. That's all. Very, very simple. Very simple trigonometric function. Yeah. Let's do the last one, that is the seventh one. Seventh one, Guys, the best way to do this is individually divide. In the sense, integral of 2 by cos square x minus 3 sin x by cos square x dx, right? So integration of 2 secant square x 3 tan x into secant x, right? So 2 times integration of secant square x dx is the first part, minus 3 times integration of secant x into tan x dx, right? So this is the question part. Yeah. Now we look into how do we solve this one. Like, see, secant square x you already know. So what do you have? 2 tan x minus 3 secant x plus c. So the final answer is going to be this. All right. So this is the final answer. Now, guys, whatever you have solved, whatever the problems you have solved and seen so far, in this, I have already included the concept of substitution method, which we are going to do in the next video. Yeah. But very basic ones, not very complicated, but very, very basic ones. Yeah. Now, what do we have is, suppose if you have much more complicated type of problems, for that we have integration by different methods, different scenarios. We are going to discuss about those things from next video onwards.